your party has managed to track as far north as any of you have ever been. You planned, purchased, and packed for the worst, and the Arctic mountains did not disappoint. Everything here is trying to kill you, even the air. You managed to keep your bitching to a minimum as you summit yet another snow-covered mountain and start your way to yet another frozen valley. Suddenly you can pull off a few layers of clothes and the air has less of a bite. For a brief, ever-loving minute, you think, this is great. Then the roar comes, followed by a 90-foot cone of blue-white embers. Man, you were so wrong. The Boreal dragon has blue-white scales mixed with patches of silvery blue fur. Its eyes gleam with amber fury. Paradoxal predators live in the Arctic but prefer their lair to be warm. Don't question them on this, or they are liable to beat you like you owe them money. They are known as the most straightforward out of all the true dragons. No cap and no screwing around. They will yeet your ass and then fly back home to mate. Hunting and procreating being the two things they love the most. I know, doesn't sound like a bad life. However, they have extreme hate for most other dragons and war constantly with those that share their Arctic homeland. They love nothing better than getting into a fight with a silver or a white dragon. They will not target defenseless creatures or those far weaker than them, but before you pin a medal on them and invite them over for some eggnog, keep in mind that they respect strength above all else. So on the cool side, they will admire, and by admire I mean not kill you, if they witness intense bravery. Now, intense bravery can be subjective, but before I meander down that rabbit hole, let's say they don't consider you trying some milk in your weak-ass soy latte as bravery, no matter how long you may be in the bathroom afterwards. They mean the good old-fashioned put your life before others, service, ultimate sacrifice kind of bravery. Or possibly telling a woman, yes, that dress does make you look fat. Which leads me to the other thing they admire, slaughter. They have been known to invite large Arctic predators like polar bears and saber-tooths to shack up in their lair. Speaking of which, let's get into that. Let's go! Is that Mad Dog going down that hill right there? Look at him go. All right, let's get into some of these lair and regional effects. Temps may climb within 5 miles of their lair. Snow will fall, but it'll melt, so no snow days. Plants are more common, and the animals will lose their winter coats. Beasts and monstrosities are more aggressive within 3 miles, and all animal checks are done at disadvantage. Now, the volcanic fissures and geysers, they'll be popping off within a mile of their lair. They prefer areas warmed by geothermal activity to make their bed. They will use cliffs above magma deposits, volcano craters, or even large caves near hot springs or abandoned fire giant outposts, which is nice, I guess. They get all pumped to take over other dragons' lairs, especially those whose previous residents they personally slain or driven out. Now, if you manage to get in the lair, actions can be a hindrance to even the most experienced party. They can choose one of your party to be enraged for battle. Enraged for battle, I know it sounds great at first, until they target their own party because it's a blind rage. The dragon can also call a polar bear or a saber-tooth to their aid, and both are painful. And last but not least, they can summon up some searing winds to bludgeon the shit out of you. Now, while you confront all of that, you get to face the dragon itself, which means a blue and white ember nightmare. This includes their ember wreath, which will hit you with fire damage and add exhaustion to the list of shit you currently need to overcome. Their breath weapon is a 90-foot cone of superheated air filled with blue and white embers. And lastly, they have the good old-fashioned bare bones claw, tail, bite, wing attacks. Fun, fun, fun. Well, fun if you're the DM running the game. If you're one of the adventurers, you'll need every advantage and a bit of luck. Or possibly a good distraction and a quick exit to warmer climates like Tahiti. Either way, they're a great curveball for the DM to throw at his group. And if you're still here, I want to thank you and say see you soon with some more videos. Thank you. Thank you very much.